here we are, this is who we are.
Welcome, everyone. This is the, what number? Maybe the third or fourth Kendrick Lamar song that we've done.
At least 4 to 6, yeah.
And this one comes from Tyler. We're happy to do it. Yeah, and you've got some background on this. Oh, wait, I'll just say what Tyler had to say first of all. I think this will give some insight into where Kendrick began and the people around him that helped make him who he is.
Okay. So I reached back to Tyler and I said, and I think he actually put in the request form part 6, and I don't know why I missed that, because when I YouTubed searched the song The Heart, it came up with 5 different parts. I'm like, oh, he only paid for one song. So which part did he want? I don't know why my brain didn't remember. He said part 6. He came back in an email and he said, oh, I didn't know there's other parts either necessarily. He just really liked the song. I think that's what he said. But this is some context. I did a little bit of research. Just so you and I have a little bit of context. So we're also going to we're going to listen to the song, of course, but we have the lyrics up as well. The Heart is a series. So this is part 6. So it's a series. It has been a cornerstone of Kendrick Lamar's career, offering snapshots of his thoughts, emotions, experiences at various points in his life. So I think this is the latest one, if that makes sense. So it's like a song like diary, so to speak. So maybe part 1 was 10 years ago. I don't know. You know what I mean by that? This is part 6. Mm-hmm. Each installment is deeply personal, often addressing his growth, struggles, and perspectives on hip-hop culture. Heart Part 6 continues this tradition, but stands out due to its timing and context, particularly in the light of Kendrick's highly publicized feud with Drake earlier in 2024. During that feud, Drake released a diss track, Nathan, titled, so Drake released a diss track titled The Heart Part 6 on May 5th, 2024.
That's what I was confused. I was looking up the lyrics and it came up with Drake, and I'm like, what?
So, do I have the wrong information? Is this wrong?
Nope, you got the right
mocking one. Kendrick's series by adopting its name convention. Okay, let us know in the chat if I've got the research wrong here. So again, Drake released a title track almost a year ago titled The Heart Part 6. Drake's track was a response to Kendrick's Meet the Grams and Not Like Us, but it was widely criticized and seen as a weak counterpunch, with Drake later deleting its promotional Instagram post, an action many interpreted as concession. Kendrick's, quote, Heart Part 6 can be seen as a reclamation of his series. Oh, okay. Though it notably avoids engaging with the beef directly, focusing instead on his personal journey and legacy.
Okay. I do want to mention this, and
of course.
This is going to ruffle some feathers.
Oh, no. Here we go. Oh, boy.
I don't like Drake.
What? Who's that?
I've listened to 3 or 4 songs from Drake, trying to like Drake. I've really made a concerted effort to just let go of any whatever. The way he sings and raps, it's definitely not what I would go out and look for. Whereas Kendrick's stuff, we've really enjoyed. The battle was already won in my mind because Drake's for a different audience. And I'm not trying to say if you like Drake, that's fine. I have nothing against you, people that like Drake.
You don't have to like his music. I don't think Kendrick likes him. Okay. I don't think that's really a hot take. If you're a Kendrick fan watching this video, I don't think you're going to ruffle any Kendrick fans. So I think you're okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here we go. Kendrick, The Heart Part 6. He's reclaiming his The Heart series with this. Mm-hmm. And yes, you have the right Kendrick lyrics up. Okay.
I do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was expecting that.
Nope.
Load up the Pro Tools and press 3. Studio filled with Jack in the Box and Pepsis. Niggas watching Warstar videos, not the SBs. Laughing at B-Pump or stomach turning. I get up and proceeded to write some. Absol in the corner, mumbling raps. Fumbling packs of Blackie Mouse. Crumbling Kush till he cracked a smile. His words legendary, wishing I could rhyme like him. Studied his style to define my pen. That was back when the only goal was to get J-Rock through the door. Warner Brother Records, hope Naeem Ali will let us know. Was excited just to go to them label meetings. Wasn't my record deal, but still I couldn't believe it. Me and Rock inside the booth hibernating. It was simple math. If he made it, that mean I made it. Everything I had was for the team. I remained patient, grinding with my brothers. It was us against them, no one above us. Bless our hearts.
Use your heart and not your eyes. Just relax your mind. If you got time and I got time. Free your thoughts and watch them fly. Use your heart and not your eyes.
My nigga Dave had a champagne Acura, a bunch of instrumentals I freestyled in the passenger. That nigga wore several hats, a producer, a manager, director, and DJ. A hi-hat, squabbling bloods, pyrus, and keyways. For this little thing of ours we call TDE, I watch him take some penitentiary chances to say the least. Remember in the county building with mixed bodily, we tried to freak the system just to make a couple ends meet. That's my nigga for shit show. He brought Q over, but Q didn't rap, but he learned from our inspo. We split Louisiana chicken riverboat special, sleeping next to O2 our consoles to be our refuge. He was homeless and I left home. Q said, Dot, you won't be slept on, you the nigga to bet on. Top had given us dominion in the home he lived in, hoping that we see some millions. God bless our hearts.
Use your heart and not your eyes. Baby, just relax your mind. If you got time, then I got time.
Played Phil Jackson in my early practices. Strategies on how to be great amongst the averages. I picked his brain on what was ordained. Highly collaborative. Rep pushed the label the same amongst the savages. Moose kept my name in the function that he was running. Keys kept the vultures away from me that was coming. Soundwave let me borrow his clothes for shows as a hype man. They cook up in his room till the night ends. Time flies. Some carrying debates of a top 5. Burying my ops and allies. But I done a half job communicating feelings of being stagnant. Life was getting bigger than just rapping. The business what I was lacking. Top used to record me back when it was poor me. And now we at the round table for what assures me. I guess my motivation was the yearning for independence. Poured everything I had left in the family business. Now it's about Kendrick. I wanna evolve. Place my skill set as a black exec. I jog. My memory knowing black hippie didn't work cause of me. Creatively I moved on with new concepts in reach. Top remember Harlem sessions. We would strategize and hit the streets. Then come back record 3 records. To tell the truth it fucked me up when D-Man passed. The motive was the condolences but the pride crashed. I had to bypass old mythologies I had. Put my heart on display like it was an iMac. To how my young niggas let me be the demonstration. How to conduct differences with a healthy conversation. If that's your family then handle it as such. Don't let the socials gas you up, but let emotions be your crush. Pick up the phone and bust it up before the history is lost. Hand to hand shake is good when you have a heart to heart.
Use your heart and not your eyes. Baby, just relax your mind. If you got time and I got time. Yeah, yeah. Free your thoughts and watch them fly. Use your heart and not your eyes.
Wow.
Okay, so my guess here is that, like at the end, those last lines, let me be the demonstration how to conduct differences with a healthy conversation. If that's your family, then handle it as such. Don't let the socials gas you up or let emotions be your crutch. Pick up the phone and bust it up before history is lost. Was there any kind of reconciliation between Kendrick and Drake? Meaning they call him up and have a conversation. But it sounds like that's what he's trying to say. Let me tell you how to do this. Stop paying attention to everyone getting all riled up about the diss track and about the fight back and forth. The way to do this is to just have a conversation. I think that's what he's saying. I think there's a lot of references that are, I'm wrong. I guess I'm wrong. Nurse Tucker says I'm wrong.
Well, it's not you're wrong. You just asked a question.
The other thing that I'm curious about, there's a lot of references here that I'm.
Oh yeah, I
go
don't know
pa-
some of these
they
names
go
and
past me.
stuff.
Like when
Yeah.
D passed.
Yeah, who's
let's
that?
see.
Who's D?
Who's that? Yeah. And then, yeah, a lot of references. A lot of, we call these allusions in the literary world. Allusions to things that I don't know anything about. Oh, okay. So it wasn't about at all. It sounds like, then it sounds like this whole song has little, if anything, to do with Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds a lot more like what was said at the beginning, what Tyler told us, or what you researched, sorry. That
Yeah,
this
it's
is
that he's reclaiming the series back to his own personal life. It has nothing to do with Drake. Yeah.
yeah. He's like
Moving on.
moving on from it. And okay. Yeah, I liked it. I felt a little lost in the weeds. Like
there's a lot of information here. It's a
trying to keep up with-
biography of names, and yeah.
Yeah. I enjoyed the song. I felt a little bit lost. That's all.
Sure, lyric wise, yeah, I felt a little bit lost too as far as who's who. Like Absol in the corner mumbling raps, fumbling packs of Black and Miles. Okay, that's cigarettes. And who's the D that passed? But it mentioned here Warner Brother Records hope name Ali would let us know. Was excited just to go to them label meetings. Wasn't my record deal, but still I couldn't believe it. Well, there you go. Get an idea there of the time of getting a record deal. It's probably a very big moment in your life. But it was simple math. If you made it, that mean I made it. Everything I had was for the team. I remained patient, grinding with my brothers. It wasn't us against them. No one above us. Bless our hearts. The singing though was a guy. It says here Sam Dew and Ink. Now I looked up Sam Dew. It's a male performer, so I think he did the parts in parentheses.
Okay.
That part there, yeah. But yeah, here's the thing. Yeah, so there's a lot of history in this song, but I enjoyed the presentation. I might not understand everyone he's referring to or understanding his journey because we haven't followed him as an artist for very long at all. Like everything he's dealing with in his personal life, we're almost just having to learn as we see a song. But what I like about Kendrick is, and what I take away from this is just I have to listen to it just as a song, essentially as a rap song. So I love how he raps. I love how he sounds. I love the voice work that he does, the way he clips his words, the tone of his voice when he raps. It's very easy to listen to. He engages you in his storytelling. And as I was reading the lyrics too, I was like, man, there's a lot. Like I'm reading it's a lot to read. It's amazing that you can write a story and perform it with a musical backdrop, but it still sounds like a song. I don't know how they do that. How you could write, because when you just read the words, it's a poem, a prose, and it doesn't look like it's going to make sense when it's said. And again, if I just tried reading this or tried even rapping this, I couldn't do it. There is a real skill, because you think, oh, it's just talking, because that's what you and I would say back when maybe as a critic or people
teenagers,
have, sure, they're just talking. I wish it was that easy. Then I would rap. I would take a stab at rapping if it was just like, again, I'm not going to try to rap, but when you read the end, and I caught the same thing you did. I love the ending here to this, was how to conduct differences with a healthy conversation. If that's your family, then handle it as such. So there's some advice right there. If you have some differences within your family, handle it with a healthy conversation. Don't let the socials gas you up. So they're probably social media, right?
Gaslight you, yeah.
Oh, gaslight you. Okay. You know what's funny that you said that? I was thinking gas is fuel to fire things up, to make it hotter and burn brighter, or to wreck it more, right? But that's another, yeah, you're right. It could be gaslighting you too, both. So don't let the socials gas you up, or let emotions be your crutch. Emotions be your crutch. I wonder what that, we know what a crutch is for. How would an emotion be your crutch though?
When somebody goes to full emotional, and then I can't handle this right now, I'm just emotional, and then you can't have the conversation because they keep flying.
Oh, I'm bowing out. I'm bowing out of this conversation.
The crutch, the thing that you get, it's like your get out of jail free card. You don't have to have the conversation because they just keep getting emotional.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. Pick up the phone, Nathan, and bust a nut. Oh, sorry, no, busted. Sorry. It's the wrong lyric. Pick up the phone and bust it up.
The conversation.
Pick up the phone and bust. No, he's saying break the phone.
No.
Oh,
no.
Pick up the phone, mate. No, pick up the phone and bust it up.
It's call your buddy, call whoever it is, and bust up this conversation. Break the tension between you before the history is lost.
Okay, that's an interesting. Of course, I'm thinking he's literally saying pick up the phone and break it before history is lost, because the next line is he's saying hand to hand. He's saying in person. I think what he's saying is, instead of maybe having conversations on the phone, meet them in person if you can. Hand to hand shake is good when you have a heart to heart. So if you combine the two, no, you're right. Maybe what you're saying, sure, but the idea here: pick up the phone and break it before history is lost, before time goes by too fast, before you have a hug your father, hug your mother. Give a handshake to your best friend. Don't get me wrong, phones are important for communication, but he's also saying, maybe if you were to take that context, he's saying, some people are saying it might be both. Yeah, there you go. So it's double. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
He is good. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know what the heck I'm even saying, but I like how it can be both. That's great. Yeah. Right. That was awesome. Thanks, Tyler. That was fun. We love Kendrick and lots of things to digest. It's an essay in a good way. It's just there's a lot to digest. Hopefully we picked up a couple of things on this first time listen.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks everyone for joining us, and we'll see you on the next one.
As I've been sitting here considering my options, the multitude of thoughts that have been perpetrated in this conversation, the conclusion that I have drawn is that there is no other alternative except for me to get the hell out of here.